Hello everyone, my name is Laura Anderson and I'm doing my final presentation for my capstone internship class. This semester I chose to have two different internships at Signature Healthcare and Hospice Compasses, both of them here in Columbia. At Signature, my supervisor's name was Donna Puckett. She is the business manager there. And at Hospice, my supervisor's name was Rita Pace, but changed over to another supervisor toward the end because of a job change. Hospice Compasses has 3 offices in our district in Columbia, Tullahoma, and Lawrenceburg. The main person I trained with at Hospice Compasses was Maya Pointer, and at Signature I trained with Jennifer Green. Both places were wonderful places to have my internship, which I said Signature is my part-time job. But both of them have great strength. Signature, everyone loves it, always gets complimented. Their strength, I guess, would be having great patient care and great customer service for visitors and patients all together. Hospice Compasses, their biggest strength is just the way they treat their patients and their families. They have a great support system for their dying patients and for their family members that will be left here with them. Each patient at Hospice Compasses is teamed up with a social worker and a chaplain that visits them each month. The weaknesses in both places probably would be in Signature. From my point of view, the nurses, there's a humongous turnover of nurses. Hospice Compasses, it just seems like most of the time that the workload for one person is like they're carrying more of a workload. So I know plenty of times I've seen the administrator maybe doing another person's job. Them are the only 2 weaknesses that I can see for both places. Next, I'm going to talk to you about my strengths and weaknesses. If I had to judge myself, my weakness would be being an introvert, which some people doesn't call that a weakness. I'm working through it, though. I'm really big on working by myself, not in big groups. Another weakness of mine would be not being confident in myself. I have plenty of people that tell me that I count myself too short. But here recently, I've heard that I will be getting the Academic Excellence and the Medical Office Award this year. So that's kind of boosting my confidence a little bit. My strength would have to be that I'm a very dependable person. Once I started something, I want to finish it on or before time. And best believe I'm going to ask a million questions until it's learned. I'm going to learn whatever I need to do. Just like at Hospice Compasses, I would take it upon myself to start a task and finish it, and they would be looking for me to come and ask for something else. Some skills that I wish I would have learned before my internship would probably be having experience in insurance and billing and coding especially. I've learned that they're going to be having a coding class at Columbia State. I just wish that I was still going to be there to take it since I'll be graduating in the next few weeks. Being teamed up with Leanne Vandiver, the medical specialist, she's very good at the coding and the billing and everything, which I didn't really get to see her that much because she was in and out. She floats from all the different offices. But I believe the coding, especially, and the insurance experience would have helped with this class. My classwork knowledge, the different terms they used in hospice and at Signature, it was very helpful taking the medical terminology class and working on computers at both places, computer applications, learning Excel, Word, PowerPoint, all that has helped from these past few years taking those. And I've also helped people at Signature that aren't good on computers, helping them take things on the computer. It's kind of good having those skills. Typing, Typing was very good, very useful in both internships. The biggest thing I would say is my career success class I took last semester. It prepared me for both internships, how to dress, what to wear, not to wear. When I was trying to get both of the internships, how to look, to sit up in your lean forward to the interviewer, doing resumes, cover letters, all that was very helpful. Taking my Spanish class helped out at hospice because I know there's at least 1 or 2 patients that speak Spanish, and I love to know that if they had come in, I would be able to communicate with them, and that makes me feel really good. I believe using this experience in both places, you're going to end up on phones and computers and everything. So with both internships, I think I'll use all the skills and experience that I learned there. The biggest experience is you might go into work, into your internship one day. People may talk to you, may not. You just got to learn that don't take it personally. People are stressed out, may have a bad workload. But just to stay pretty calm and do what you need to do. And plus, this experience has really made me think about the degree that I have chosen and what will be included in that, the job responsibilities and everything. It was also a way for me to kind of test the waters out, see if this is really what I want to do, if I'm on the right path. The IDEL intern for signature and hospice, probably coming into these internships, it's signature is pretty straightforward. Since I was a receptionist, just answering phones, visiting or greeting visitors, talking to the patients, looking stuff up on the computer, every once in a while typing things for Jennifer Green, stuffing letters, going through trial balances. But for hospice, really, an IDEL intern who's going in there needs to know the coding and the billing and the medical, know all the medical aspects, know all the terminology, have great communication skills, having empathy in hospice because you have people going in and out that just lost loved ones that need that support. I would say these internships have really solidified my career goals. I'm going to stick with my medical office degree, but also in the long term, I want to get my human resource management degree through Trevecca. But long term, I really don't see myself at signature very much longer. I'll probably keep it until I find another job, but if a job opens up, maybe hopefully in their human resource department in the next couple years or a year after I get my bachelor's, I would love to work in their human resource department. With hospice, I interviewed last week, but like yesterday I got the text saying that they had hired someone with more of years experience, which I understand that, but hospice is a lot with dealing with death, and I know death is natural, but I don't really see myself working through hospice unless it's something down the road in their human resource at their main office in Brentwood. But with the limited task that I have at Signature, that's just another reason why I would like to go. But I will continue to look for jobs in both of these, in the medical field and the medical office field. And I would love to put all the skills I learned at Columbia State into play. And thank you for your time.